No, I am not the Sith Lord.
I'm Steven Coaster, and right now I'm spending some time with God. God's really been speaking to me about standing up for what's right, because I'm sick of sitting down and allowing things to go on. I'm sick of giving into sin, and I'm sick of just allowing it to happen. I'm ready to stand up, and I'm ready to fight. I don't know about you, but it's time. You gotta make a decision here. I mean, I'm tired of just sitting down. No, I am kind of sitting right now, but I'm tired of just allowing things, not standing up for truth. Like, people in my family, even. I won't even tell them that they need to decide. I won't even stand up for them. Tired of it. I'm ready to fight. Because it's more than just sitting down on the sidelines. You can't do that. If you're a Christian, you stand up and you fight. It's not easy. It's really not. I mean, I can't even imagine how hard it's going to be to sit there and tell my family, certain members of my family, that they can't just do what they're doing. It's going to be hard. But it has to happen. You gotta start being a warrior, because if you're a Christian, you're in a war. You're not just, I don't know, but you gotta start fighting. Can't just sit down anymore, because it's time. God wants you to start fighting. He's preparing you to start fighting. And the best way to do that is to read your word and pray. Because the Bible is a sword. And as long as I've got my sword, I'm not going to stop killing things. It sounds kind of violent, but it's really not, if you look at it. Because killing things could be like killing sins and standing up for what's right. Because I'm sick. Like I said, I'm sick of sitting down. And it's time to stand up. And that starts with me. It starts with my family. It starts with the people that I love, that if they died, they'd be going to hell. And I need to tell them that and pray for them. Because truth is, I can't send them to heaven. Only Jesus can. And yeah, prayer is a big part of that. I mean, if you have people that you want to be saved, you gotta tell them and pray for them. That's the biggest thing. Praying for them. Yeah. Right now I'm sitting at a creek. I always find it's easier to connect with God if I'm like by moving bodies of water. Let me show you. Check it out. It's not exactly isolated, because like there's a bridge and then there's like some kind of a weird plant. I haven't figured out what they're doing up there, but they're up to no good. No, not really. It's pretty rocky, actually. It's really cool. I really think it's cool that God made this area, and it's up this ginormous hill. In fact, I'll show you the hill whenever I go up later. That's not the hill, but like it's right down the hill from our house. It's pretty big. But I've been coming down here and praying and spending time with God, and it's really changed. Like, I mean, it's not like God is this big, this big guy up in the sky. If you act like he's your best friend and he's right there, sitting on that rock right beside me, it's easier to talk to. Talk to him like he's your best friend. He's there to listen. He's interested. The God of the universe that created you and everything is interested in what you have to say to him. He wants to hear you. He wants to hear your problems. And he wants to help you solve them. And I also got my perfect little Bible kit thing right here. Notebook, Bible, and flashlight, which I'm never gonna use, and a good book, which I don't think I'm gonna get to that, but mostly just read my Bible. Yeah. So guys, if you can see, this rock right here, it's pretty dry, right? And there's that little spot of snow, right? Now, someone who stands up is like snow. If we take some snow, we put it on the rock and we kind of melt it a little. Notice how it kind of gets a little wet. If you can, yeah, see, look, there's the wet spot. Kind of gets wet, and it spreads as well. The wetness spreads around, and people who stand up for Christ, they help turn, this dry rock into wet rock, into a wet rock for God. That's what we can do if we all stand up. If we stop sitting down and preach Christ and do what it takes, we could turn the dry rock into a wet one. I know, pretty bad analogy, but still, you get the picture. Romans 1:29. Their lives became full of every kind of wickedness, sin, greed, hate, envy, murder, quarreling, deception, malicious behavior, and gossip. They are backstabbers, haters of God, insolent, proud, boastful. They invent new ways of sinning, and they disobey their parents. They refuse to understand, break their promises, are heartless, and have no mercy. They know God's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die, yet they do them anyway. Worse yet, they encourage others to do them too. Romans 2. You may think you can condemn these people, but you are just as bad. You have no excuse. When you say they are wicked and should be punished, you are condemning yourself. For you who judge others do these very same things, and we know that God in his justice will punish anyone who does such things. Since you judge others for doing these things, why do you think you can avoid God's judgment when you do the same things? Don't you see how wonderfully kind, tolerant, and patient God is with you? Does this mean nothing to you? Can't you see this kindness is intended to turn you from your sin? 2:29. No, a true Jew is one whose heart is right with God, and a true circumcision is not merely obeying the letter of the law, rather it's a change of heart produced by God's Spirit. This is where you need to focus here. And a person with a changed heart seeks praise from God, not from people. I don't know about you, but that kind of really speaks to me. I mean, sometimes I do what I do so that I can get praise from other people, and it's wrong. It's a sin. That's not standing up. That's sitting down for yourself. Standing up is where you do it no matter what people think. And you do it because of what God thinks. That's standing up. I don't want to sit down anymore. I want to stand up. I hope I've made you think a little, because I know I've thought a little bit. In fact, I've thought a lot. It's really, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of sitting down. I'm not going to anymore. I don't know about you, but I'm not sitting down anymore. This is the climb up the creek bank. I'll show you a view here. Hold on. Try not to break my new camera or whatever. check it out. Pretty cool, huh? God sure is amazing. And you can trust him. You can trust him to do the work that he wants to do. If you want to change, ask him. He'll help you to change. He created this. He can make you change. And he will, if you ask him. The beginning of Mount Kilimanjaro. Yep, I have to trek upon this big hill. Two of the hardest things about doing this is this giant hill and the fact that there's no bathroom around, so I have to go to the bathroom really bad for like an hour, so yeah, now I gotta wait till I get home. Anyways, up there, yeah, there. And then I look down. Yeah. That was just the first part. Now I gotta go up that way. That is how far I've come. If you can. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And then I go up this street. Then I go to here, take a left, halfway up this little hill, down this alley, around this little bend right here, up to that stop sign, and I'm practically on my street. In fact, I am on my street at that point. And then I'm home free. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Tell me what you think. Tips, whatever. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. And see you guys later. Bye.